I burned down everything I wasn't. And now I'm building a stronger, more alive version of myself. Everything I was meant to become is what I'll build bit by bit.
Hello, this is Casey from the Ashes, and I am just doing another check-in. I'm at work now, but in the back parking lot where the school workers usually sit or park, but since we're under construction right now, it's empty, so I thought I would take advantage of that and park here. I recently, just yesterday I think it was, found a new kind of viral program going around, hard 75 hard, the winter arc. And this one is called Lock It In Challenge. So from September 1st to December 31st, you're supposed to be able to get a whole bunch of stuff done. And as I mentioned in my last video, I was floundering. I'm just so scattered that I don't have any goals. So I saw this one, the winter arc, last year, and I didn't join in, although I wanted to, but this year I believe I will. So I've been sitting in the car here for the last 20 minutes maybe, trying to think of how I will challenge myself during this next 4 months. And I am a week late, but I think I can catch up. So here's what I've written down so far. My chicken scratch. A side hustle that brings in an extra $500 a month consistently. And this is separate from my current restaurant job because I don't know how long I want to do that job. I mean, I've been in this job for it's been 5 years. Minus maybe 8 months when I started this new job. I went back to the restaurant job for fitness reasons and financial reasons. So what I want to do is be able to cut out the restaurant job, or maybe go down to once a month. The purpose is to find an alternate side hustle. I have a couple Instagram pages that have decent numbers. I mean, not like hundreds of thousands, but I get enough views on at least one of those accounts that I think digital products that I might be able to pull that one off. We'll see. It's something I'm going to work on. I want to continue building up my YouTube. Ultimately, this is not for income, it's for accountability. So I want to have the daily postings and be accountable to the people that do choose to watch me. So that finances, life, and weight loss. I gotta get back to the weight loss part. I want to do one house project a month. Not hire someone to do it, but to do it myself, so that I can learn DIY stuff myself and work with my nieces and nephews so that they can learn along with me. They're not going to be big projects. I'm not going to replace the roof or something crazy like that, but enough that it will make a difference in how the house is running and how it's looking. So that'll be 4 different projects. I want to work out consistently 4 times a week. The local gym that is free to use has treadmills, ellipticals, weight machines, and free weights. They don't offer classes or anything, but it would be good to get back there and push myself 4 days a week, maybe more, but at least 4 days a week. And I've had a lot of big expenses the last month, almost 2 months. And I have dipped into my car fund, and I have tore apart my emergency fund. So my goal is to refill my car fund. That's about $800. And to refill my emergency fund, which has gone down to $300, and I want to get it back up to $1,000. So that will be, it's gonna be tricky trying to get it up to $1,500. Tricky, but not impossible. So it's September, October, November, December. September, October, November, December, I use my restaurant money to put into my car fund now. So that's whatever I make beyond that $800 will have to go back into the emergency car fund, emergency regular fund. So that's a lot of money. I gotta get to work. That's perfect timing. The kids got their school clothes. Birthdays have come and gone now. Well, my car had to get fixed, and I overspent on my birthday and on kids weekend when my nieces and nephews stayed over. Plus the pool cost a lot this year. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like every week I was needing to buy $100 worth of chlorine or tablets or something. So yeah, that really drained all my money. And because I gave up my maxed out my credit cards, I don't have them to rely on. And also I should mention, in December, I have a staff retreat. The place I work for pays for us to go to somewhere away from the office and have our really intense staff updates and meetings. So that's in December. So I have to have extra money for that. Last year my sister and my niece came with me, and we stayed an extra day. So I'd like to do the same, but maybe stay an extra 2 days. I have to think about that. Maybe 1 day is enough, because last year I had to rush back, and the retreat was over Friday. We stayed an extra night, and then we had to rush back because I had to go to work at the restaurant. So this year I'm going to see if I can get the Saturday off from the restaurant and not have to rush back. In Niagara Falls, the hotels charge extra for parking. So I think an extra 1 day would be just fine. I had the budget for all of that. Okay, so to summarize, a side hustle that will bring in an extra $500 a month consistently. I'm going to go from 30 to 100 followers on YouTube. I'll do 4 house projects, which is 1 project per month. I'm going to consistently work out 4 times a month. 4 times a week. And I have to somehow come up with some extra money to refill the money I have spent over the last 2 months, which was about $1,500 on top of my regular savings. It's kind of scary, kind of exciting. And tomorrow is my accountability meeting with Tracy, my classmate, so I'm kind of dreading that, admitting that I didn't make my full 40 videos. I did shorts. I don't know if those count. But hi Tracy, if you're watching this. I think I'll talk about this challenge, lock-in challenge 2025 tomorrow, because I can put these towards it, and we'll see how I can change my life in the next 4 months. And I want it to be dramatic. I don't want to be just pissing and moaning come December 31st that I've messed up my entire 2025, because I don't think I have messed up this year. I've not hit all the goals I wanted, but I have improved so far, and I want to make a bigger improvement over the next 4 months. I especially want to keep and be consistent with my iron pill. Anemia. That's it. I want to raise up my anemia, and I think you can do that consistently with iron pills. So I'm going to keep those up. Hydration. I've been sucking on hydration. And if you want to join along with me, please do. A lot can change in 4 months, and that's the goal,